this version is as different from the second as the second was from the first. It sports a different cover from its older brethren. The 2017 Future Noir further incorporates corrected, edited material from the first edition, selected text from the second, and brand new copy for the third. Specifically, the 2017 Future Noir includes a reprinting of the longest textual interview BR star Harrison Ford has yet given on the film. The one Ford told me was a total bitch. Plus, all new interviews with replicant royalty Rutger Hauer and Sean Young. A particularly brave conversation, this. A chapter on the history and contents of The Final Cut, the fifth, sixth, but definitely definitive version of Blade Runner. An explication of the finest BR documentary, Dangerous Days. Warner Bros. All-inclusive 2007 Blade Runner DVD sets, and a chronological overview of the personalities, scripts, deals, and intrigues which culminated in Blade Runner 2049, the BR sequel that took 35 years to make. Herein, you'll moreover encounter older material, like data on BR's blimp and Deckard's PKD blaster, originally composed for the fabled 300 lost pages, which were cut at the literal last minute from the first edition of Future Noir. A book which, I am happy to report, has, since 1996, been in continuous print for the past 21 years. Frustratingly, further data from the original 1996 and subsequent 2007 editions had to be jettisoned from this volume in order to reach a practical length and price point. Those elisions are not, however, lost. Thanks to the Internet, the material which I could not incorporate into this third edition, and it is voluminous, will be incrementally available online. Some of it will deal with older issues, such as a fuller listing of the various outmoded technologies, videotapes, laserdiscs, on which Blade Runner was first offered to home viewers. Other Internet-only chapters feature fresher material, the mini boom of motion pictures based on the works of BR source author Philip K. Dick, a checklist of the many films, directors, and authors citing Blade Runner as a major influence, and testimonials from surviving BR cast and crew members as to how Ridley Scott's enduring ode to entropy strikes them today. Links to online Future Noir additional content can be found on Facebook at my Future Noir, The Making of Blade Runner page. Simply log on to Facebook, type in Future Noir, etc. in the search box, and voila! The preceding repetition of the phrase Future Noir leads us to an interesting development. Obviously, whatever popularity Future Noir the book has maintained is directly beholden to the greater force and worth of the motion picture which it dissects. But what about the term Future Noir? That is another story. The words Future Noir were virtually unknown prior to the '96 publication of my book. Since then, this phrase has apparently been absorbed into and increasingly utilized by popular culture. Websites, rock albums, academic articles, comic books, the G.I. Joe series of the same name, and even, amusingly, promo films, like the featurette publicizing the 2017 live-action Scarlett Johansson starring version of the 1996 anime Ghost in the Shell, titled Future Noir, The World of Ghost in the Shell, have all appropriated the title of this book. Future Noir, in fact, has become an increasingly mainstream bit of shorthand to allude to a very particularized subset of overwhelmingly technologized yet gritty dystopian science fiction. For this, I am astonished and appreciative. Does it matter if those who've co-opted the phrase have no knowledge of its origin? Of course not. Conversely, whenever I stumble across another appearance of the words Future Noir, I smile. Which brings us to the third emotion mentioned in this preface's opening.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.